The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Well, friends, all eyes still on the tropics as we are tracking Hurricane Milton. Now, over the past few hours, the past 24 hours, we have seen this jump from a Category 1 intensify to a Category 5 hurricane. That is due to some pretty warm sea surface temperatures. They are running much warmer than that average round of fuel that we are expecting. Now, pre-existing rainfall is also a big player in this. Hurricane Helene, just a week or so ago, that was impacting Florida, is already saturated the ground, and as you just saw that Lee Waldman was mentioning, there's still debris in that area. So once again, we're still seeing a lot of that saturated soil, a lot of debris already in Florida as the second round of tropical weather, now a Category 5 storm, heads toward the area. Now, this is expected to make landfall on Wednesday. The outer bands arrive Tuesday overnight into Wednesday. This will officially make landfall on Wednesday as a Category 3 or greater. This will likely make landfall as a Category 4 hurricane on that west coast of Florida. So once again, there is the potential for life-threatening storm surge and those evacuation orders that are still in place as we are once again tracking those outer bands that are headed towards the west coast of Florida. Now, this is a more broad look at the track of Milton. So right now, that maximum wind speed of 180 miles an hour, as this will likely make landfall is that either that Category 4 or Category 3 on that west coast, and that will likely be on Wednesday. Now, this is important. This will not be affecting us here locally. The track of Milton heads right out to the Atlantic, and that will eventually weaken into just see those remnants moving out further out into the ocean, where that will not be impacting anyone once that moves off of Florida. So once again, that is a high impact hurricane for the state of Florida, especially that west coast of Florida, but we will not be seeing the impacts as, again, that track not headed towards our area. A little bit closer to home, the next big weather maker that we are keeping an eye on is actually pretty pleasant. High pressure is taking control of the area. So once again, this is part of why we're not seeing the impact. We have a dome of high pressure that is keeping Milton further to the south. So this will continue for the better part of the work week. High pressure taking control. That will keep us dry, sunny, and in the wake of the cold front that passed through last night, that is why we have a big drop in temperatures expected. And each morning this work week, temperatures will likely be in the 40s area-wide. So feeling a little bit like fall, maybe time to grab the jacket each morning. So this, again, another example of that high pressure dome that is keeping Milton further to the south. Florida will be getting impacted by this storm, but again, not here in southwest and central Virginia. 7-day forecast looking nice. 60s and 70s for high temperatures. A lot of sunshine expected, and we're staying dry for the next week or so. Lindsay, Rachel.